To Caught on Camera, I'm Contessa Brewer. So far, our dash cam videos have shown us people whose deeds range from outrageous to criminal. But humans aren't the only ones that step into the limelight here. Next are two of man's best friends, remarkable dogs with two very different tales. Even in April, it's still a cold, dark night in 2010 when State Trooper Terrence Shanigan navigates his way through Alaska's back roads. He's just received word about a fire on someone's property.
We had quite a bit of snow on the ground yet. The roads were all ice covered. It was dark, and visibility was poor just because of low light conditions.
At an intersection, the trooper decides to go straight.
Something caught my eye about 100 yards in front of me, and as I came to the crest of a hill and then rounded a corner, I saw that there was a German Shepard in the middle of the roadway that was coming toward me.
Shanigan detects something special about this dog. He himself raises sled dogs and spends much of his free time with his four-legged pals. So when he sees this canine out on the road, Shanigan knows the dog is there for a good reason.
There was that split second where immediately we connected, and there was just some type of second nature that I was falling back on and following the dog on a hunch.
The German Shepard is a 5-year-old dog named Buddy.
It was just the body language of the dog, the way he would look over his shoulder. It was giving me prompts and cues to speed up and slow down, almost in tune with the speed of my vehicle, the sound of the engine, and I was just totally focused on the dog.
The trooper follows the German Shepard, and then incredibly, the dog turns up the driveway that leads to the fire, where a building is engulfed in flames.
Buddy stopped at the end of the driveway, quit running from me, and actually came around my vehicle and greeted me at my driver's side door and started to nudge me in the palm of my hand.
The property is owned by Tom and Lynette Heinrichs, who live with their 23-year-old son, Ben, Buddy's best pal.
I would say Buddy has pretty much Ben's shadow. When Ben leaves, Buddy leaves. You could tell that Buddy was Ben's dog because he was right there with him and he listens to him real well. Ben is definitely the master.
The night of the fire, Buddy is right beside Ben, who's working on his car in the shed when gasoline ignites. The blaze leaves Ben with first and second degree burns.
One of my parts had fallen into the tank of gas and splashed up on my heater and ignited, catching me on fire. I ran outside in the snow, told Buddy we need to go find help.
Buddy obeys, and that's when he runs to the road and meets up with Trooper Shanigan.
I am very proud for what my dog did, leading the state trooper to our house. By doing so, he saved our house.
But Buddy isn't finished. He runs back out to the road again.
I had a firefighter that had come up to me during the whole episode and told me that they had followed a German Shepherd in from the same general location that I had met the German Shepherd. The dog had led two different people in to the same location doing almost the very same thing.
The fire is so intense, it could have spread to the Heinrichs home if it hadn't been for Buddy and his heroic act. The family says Buddy's actions are totally out of character.
The reason it was hard to believe because he's always so shy and always kind of skittish around people. I just didn't think he'd do it.
It makes a person wonder what their pets are really made of. You know, well, what did we do to have him do this for us? We didn't teach him that. How did he do that?
Perhaps the best person to answer this is Cesar Millan, host of National Geographic Channel's Dog Whisperer and author of Caesar's Rules.
This is an instinct. You know, animals are not afraid of life. They just have an internal understanding about fear of fire, fear of earthquake, fear of natural disasters. So they're in tune to Mother Nature, you know, and especially dogs who get to live in the woods.
Looking at the dash cam video, Cesar sees how Buddy communicates with the trooper.
A stray dog on the road, and he does this. You know, he's not concerned about anything else except who you are. But a dog that is expressing this is telling you something wrong is happening in my house. The dog was charged with this message. And dogs do listen to our message, you know, and in this case is go find help.
I'm really speechless. I didn't think my dog really was that smart to do what he did.
This example of heroism.
Since Buddy's heroic act, he has received numerous awards and accolades.
We need to recognize the value of our animal companions.
At a special ceremony in Anchorage, he receives a stainless steel dog bowl engraved with the Alaska State Trooper badge, as well as some doggy treats.
Buddy saved us, I would say. Buddy saved our home. It was just a miracle.
He'll always be there for me, and I'll always be there for him.
And for Trooper Shanigan, who is now Buddy's pal, honoring him means a great deal.
Because I think that our animal companions do deserve a lot of credit for many of the things they do every day. For the Heinrich family to have their own dog step up and do something that people rarely get to experience, but I think I was fortunate enough to be caught on a camera.
This example of heroism should open our eyes to the value.
If Buddy proves dogs can